Hello everyone, I am Catechus Gaming, and today we will be continuing the guided walkthrough for Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Last episode, Link completed the Spirit Temple and awakened Nabooru as the final sage before he finished off the Gold Skulltula side quest. This episode, he will begin his assault on Ganon's castle in an attempt to finish this. Now sit back and grab some snacks as we dive in. Alright, look at this character card. We have all the hearts, we have all the medallions, we have our full coin collection. Awesome. Now, I'm going to start the description for the episode here because we're going to start with a movie scene. Once we cleared the Spirit Temple in the last episode, Rauru decided to tell us that we had to head to the Temple of Time because someone was waiting for us. Now let's find out. I have been waiting for you, Link. Oh god, are you my debt collector? I swear, I'll pay it back. Don't break my knees. I need those. Oh, it's Sheik. Never mind. Ignore that money thing. Link, the hero of time. You have overcome many hardships and awakened the 6 sages. And now you have a final challenge, a showdown with Ganondorf, the king of evil. Before that, I have things I want to tell only to you. Please listen. Another unknown legend of the Triforce passed down by the Shadow Folk, the Sheikahs. Oh great, story time again. I have no chair or popcorn. If you would seek the sacred triangle, listen well. The resting place of the sacred triangle, the sacred realm, is a mirror that reflects what is in the heart. The heart of one who enters it. If an evil heart, the realm will become full of evil. If pure, the realm will become a paradise. The Triforce, the sacred triangle, and its balance that weighs the 3 forces: power, wisdom, and courage. If the heart of the one who holds the sacred triangle has all 3 forces in balance, that one will gain the true force to govern all. But if that one's heart is not in balance, the Triforce will separate into 3 parts: power, wisdom, and courage. Only one part will remain for the one who touched the Triforce, the part representing the force that one most believes in. If that one seeks the true force, that one must acquire the 2 lost parts. Those 2 parts will be held within others chosen by destiny, who will bear the Triforce mark on the back of their hands. Well, that's a lot to take in. 7 years ago, Ganondorf, the King of Thieves, used the door you opened in the Temple of Time and entered the Sacred Realm. But when he laid his hands on the Triforce, the legend came true. The Triforce separated into 3 parts. Only the Triforce of Power remained in Ganondorf's hand. The strength of the Triforce of Power enabled him to become a mighty, evil king, but his dark ambitions were not satisfied. To gain complete mastery of the world, Ganondorf started looking for those chosen by destiny to hold the other 2 Triforce parts. The one who holds the Triforce of Courage is you, Link. Gasp! And the other, who holds the Triforce to Wisdom, is the 7th Sage, who is destined to be the leader of them all. Are you sure, or did you just write that in? Shock and it's the princess. Was she wearing that under her chic clothes? Because those were already pretty tight. It is I, the Princess of Hyrule, Zelda. I apologize for meeting you in disguise, but it was necessary to hide from the King of Evil. Please forgive me. I guess. On that day, 7 years ago, Ganondorf attacked Hyrule Castle. Yeah, I was there. I saw you as I was escaping from the castle with my attendant Impa. I wasn't wearing that shield. I thought I should entrust the Ocarina to you. I thought that would be our best chance. As long as you had the Ocarina in your possession, I thought Ganondorf could never enter the Sacred Realm. But something I could never expect happened. After you opened the Door of Time, the Master Sword sealed you away in the Sacred Realm. Yeah, I know, I was there. Your spirit remained in the Sacred Realm, and then the Triforce fell into Ganondorf's hands. He went on to invade the Sacred Realm. Ganondorf had become the Evil King, and the Sacred Realm would become a world of evil. All of this is an unfortunate coincidence. I passed myself off as a Sheikah in hope that you would return. I waited for 7 years. Ah, noted, girls will wait. And now you're back. The Dark Age ruled by Ganondorf, the Evil King, will end. The 6 sages will open the sealed door and lure Ganondorf back into the Sacred Realm. I will then seal the door to the Sacred Realm from this world. Thus, Ganondorf, the Evil King, will vanish from Hyrule. Link, in order to do this, I need your courage again. Please protect me while I do my part. And here is a weapon that can penetrate the Evil King's defenses, the power given to the Chosen Ones. The Sacred Arrow of Light. I don't think I said it loud enough with all the exclamations they put in there. There we go, the final arrow spell. All our equipment is acquired. Well, except for one thing. The light of justice will smite evil. Aw, crap. Earthquake! Quick, get outside! You're not supposed to be indoors! That rumbling, it can't be. Oh, but it be. Oh, she's the biggest rupee of them all. Princess Zelda, you foolish traitor. I commend you for avoiding my pursuit for 7 long years. That is surprise Pikachu face if I've ever seen it. But you let your guard down. I knew you would appear if I let this kid wander around. My only mistake was to slightly underestimate the power of this brat. Zelda, do your people need you? Stop floating away. No, it was not the kid's power I misjudged. It was the power of the Triforce of Courage. But, with the Triforce of Wisdom that Zelda has, when I attain these 2 Triforces, then I will become the true ruler of the world. Well, 2/3 of the world. You want to rescue Zelda? Come to my castle. Alright, well, we got our marching orders. We gotta go to Ganon's castle, save the princess, blah blah blah. Good thing we're in the Temple of Time and it's right next door. Just gotta not get eaten by an undead. There we are. Ganon's actual McCastle LT here. So, there is no bridge, so no real way to get up there. But, with the power of the sages, we'll be able to enter. So, come on, Link, stop adjusting your pants. Let's go do this. All we gotta do is walk up where a bridge should be. Link, can you hear me? It's Rauru, the sage. Remember the old guy? We six will gather our power to create a bridge to the castle where Ganondorf dwells. The castle's keep, which is known as Ganon's Tower, is protected by 6 evil barriers. Can a barrier be evil? Bring down the 6 barriers and save Princess Zelda. Oh, light show! Yeah! Oh, it's already over. So yeah, straight out of Mario, we get a rainbow bridge all the way to Ganon's castle. Pretty cool. Let's pop on in. Now, this is actually a pretty good-sized dungeon, so I will be doing this one in 2 parts. And I do love the purple carpet. That's pretty awesome. Right in the front here, as we enter, are 2 regular BMOs, but we're just going to ignore them and run on through. Now in this room, the way to Ganon is straight ahead of us, but is blocked off by this weird, spooky barrier that has different colors going to different rooms. Each room represents one of the temple dungeons that we've already completed. They're all themed, and it's a lot of fun, I hope. But if we drop down under the bridge that leads to Ganon and use the Lens of Truth, we can see that there's a door under the bridge. This will lead us to a kind of a refill shop, if you would. So if you want, feel free to fill up all the fairies here. And then we can buy things from the Deku Scrubs, from bombs to potions. But remember, currently I have the Mirror Shield equipped. That cannot deflect the Deku's nuts that they shoot at us back at them. You have to change back to the Highland Shield to be able to do that. So if you want, feel free to do that. I'm just grabbing a fairy, just in case. Give me that long shot back. Additionally, there is actually a dungeon treasure in here. We can get an upgrade to our silver gauntlets as we travel through. The treasure itself is located in the shadow path, so we're going to head through to this symbol here, the shadow medallion above the door, and head on in. This might actually be the hardest dungeon as well. We're going to want fire arrows, because it looks like there's no path here, but there really is, and it only exists whenever a torch in this room is lit. So we're going to need fire arrows to shoot the torches. There is a chest over there. It only contains like 5 rupees. I guess we can get it. But we can just hook shot to this little buddy here. Yep, $5. Not really worth it. Now what we want to do is light up that torch. And you have to aim for the top of the torch, or you're just not going to get it. And what it does is reveals a path like this. And yeah, it's a timed path, and there's not that much time. So we're going to have to time our running through with the bubble so we don't get hit by him. Aw, dang it. We missed. Are you kidding me? There we go. So let's go to the middle island where there is a like. Just be careful. He has a good... That like has a really good chance of spitting you out over the edge if he grabs you. So don't let that happen. However, the like itself cannot steal your mirror shield, so feel free to use that around him. And these pots have a habit of letting their goods loose over the edge. We don't want that. Now that we're here, again, we're going to want to shoot the fire arrow at the torch. There you go, bud. And that'll give us more pathways here to go across. And we're actually going to wait this one out. And while we do, we're going to use the Lens of Truth to reveal a separate kind of windy path here. Follow this around. And it's going to reveal a rusty switch, so we need our Megaton hammer. Give that a ground pound there. That'll open up our way, but we need to, you know, make it back. Go around here. Don't fall down, or we have to restart the stupid room. There we go. So yeah, there's another path there that's invisible that leads to the door. But there's a better way than that. So we're going to have to push that switch on that block there to reveal this chest. Best way to do that, shoot a fire arrow at the torch by the exit door. Totally missed that by a country freaking mile. That one too. Wow, I'm terrible. There we go. Now that we did that, we can get down to the switch. Remember, we're timed, so we gotta hurry. Oh, we're gonna cut it close. Come on. There we go. Just in time. Come on. What's in the box? What's in the box? Gold gauntlets. Even more powerful than the silver gauntlets. For lifting things, not for actually dealing damage. None of that changes. So we can walk up that way to get to the exit, or something even better, we can just use our long shot. Why make things difficult? Well, not from here. We're gonna have to use our long shot from the switch that we used to open the door. Crawl over here. Stand here. What? There we go. Too bad we don't have the extra long shot, right? Okay, and that's it. That's about how long each of the paths really are. Just one, maybe two rooms, and then we get to the seal that we have to break. To break the seal, we're going to need the light arrow, and that's why it usually gives us arrows and magic, so we can't, you know, screw up, and shoot the seal. We just have to do this 6 times. The shadow barrier is dispelled. Please save the princess. Yeah, I'm on it. Where's the trust? Luckily, every time you release a seal, it takes you back to the main central room. So, we don't have to backtrack. Hooray! There you go, 1 down, 5 left. However, now that we have the gold gauntlets that he's wearing, which is super awesome, we can go get the final fairy upgrade. So to do that, we actually want to leave Ganon's castle and go out to the castle grounds. So yeah, just run past the Beamos, because I don't really care most about them. Here we are, back to Rainbow Road here. Now, once we get off the bridge, head to the left and just follow this path. We're going to see a giant stone pillar that we can now lift because we have the gold gauntlets. All the way at the end here. And Link's going to show off his Chad powers. Just walk up and grab it. Like, why he has to throw it down the way, I'll never know, but yeah, we get it. You're a Giga Chad, Link. Good job. Head on in. We need actually our ocarina,
And for almost the final time, play Zelda's Lullaby.
Welcome, Link. I'm the Great Fairy of Courage. I'm gonna enhance your defensive power. Receive it now. Yeah, we're gonna get just so overpowered by this fairy. There's a reason she's the last one. So all our hearts got a white border around them. And that just means they're pretty much worth twice what they usually were. So damage inflicted by enemies will be reduced by half. Good gravy. When battle has made you weary, please come back to see me. Yeah, you got it, Toots. You are best fairy. You're up there with magic enhancing fairy. There we go. We really have nothing to fear damage-wise anymore. So now that we're just jacked up on fairy roids, let's head back on into Ganon's castle. Come on, Rainbow McRoad. Let's go here. Alright, now that we're back in Ganon's castle, we just gotta tackle all of the rooms. So let's start from the entrance to the right, which is the Forest Temple path. In here, it's not that hard. In the first room here, we'll have a Wolfos, because we haven't killed an entire pack of these yet, apparently. With our increased defense, we really have nothing to worry about from these enemies anymore. Come on, stop running around and take your beating. Alright, now let's find out what's in the box. Oh, $5. Yeah, thanks. Super thanks on that. Now, to open the barred door on the opposite side of the room, we're going to need both the fire arrows and Din's fire. So, behind the box, just cast in fire. That'll light up the 4 torches around Link. But there's a 5th torch above the door that we gotta light up. That one we have to use the fire arrow for, and probably be better at aiming. There we go. Now that we've done that, we can head into the next room. Now this room is really a huge pain in the butt. Immediately to our left is a rupee that we can't grab, but what we're going to want to do is play the Song of Time. This will put a blue block underneath it that we can walk on. And what we're going to want to do from here is wait for this fan to start blowing. Then we're going to want to walk onto the blue block with our hover booties, and that'll propel us over there to that platform. It won't let us get that rupee though, which is fine. There's a different way to get that rupee, and I missed that one from the beginning. Oh well, nothing to really worry about there. Now that we're here, I'm going to take off the hover booties. Oops. Probably equip a bomb and try to take that guy out there. Not entirely sure why I pushed the wrong button there. There we go. Got that BMOS out of the way. Now what we're going to want to do is work our way to that switch just in front of us. First, we're just going to leapfrog over here, grab this rupee, go back, pick up this one, hop down for the switch. Use our long shot, because the switch made this pillar appear so we can get this higher rupee. Then we're going to need that rupee, and I'm going to head back to the beginning and grab that one that we missed. Grab that quick. Now we can hook shot back to that pillar. and leapfrog our way back to the exit door so we can pick up the final one. I'm gonna wait for this one to stop spinning though, or it will blow us off even if we're wearing regular shoes. There we go, doors open. Once again, there are recovery items in the 2 pots by the door. Oh yeah, more magic. That's what I like. Gonna need our light arrow. We gotta shoot the, quote, evil barrier. The forest barrier is dispelled. Hurry up, Link! Mecha Cory is cracking the whip. Alright, so that's 2 of 6 down. Super easy. Now to keep things going in the order of temples that we did them, I'm going to skip on over to the fire temple so we can knock that one out. Note, for the fire temple, we will need the fire tunic, because it is super hot in there. There you go. There's the fire temple door. Pop on in. Now, this one is filled with falling platforms. So this middle platform here will start to drop when we stand on it, but it'll rise when we step off of it. Same thing for the small square blocks too. So, fun. So what we're going to want to do is jump on, head to the right, grab this one. We also have to be careful because red bubbles will jump out of the lava and take us out as we run around. Now we can jump over here, and we can get the ruby behind this fire pillar. Jump back on the middle platform, and we want to work our way to the left and jump up here and then onto this. Once we're up here, because we have the gold gauntlets, we can lift this pillar up someday. That will create a bridge on the other side of the room, and it has a silver ruby below it. So we have to have the gold gauntlets to do this room. But now that that's done, we can run across to the island with a torch slug on it. Surprise attack this guy to death. There we are. And hop across for the last one. Yeah, this room looks a lot more intimidating than it really is. But now that we've accomplished that, we're going to need the long shot, because we're going to have a potentially difficult shot to make. We're going to want to stand at the end of this falling platform and long shot our way to that hookshot point by the exit door. So to give ourselves a little bit more time, I'm just going to get over here and turn around. Oh, that was a bad shot. Come on. There we go. There we are. Now we can exit the room. And that's it. Oh, I already have the light arrow equipped. Link's not very good at opening pottery. Oh my god. Link, just break the dang pot. Okay, let's shoot the fire temple one. The fire barrier is dispelled. Oh yeah, hurry up, brother. I think the hardest part of this entire dungeon is trying to remember what stupid voices I've done for all of these characters. So if I screw up, don't hold it against me. Alright. Third one's done. Now it's time for the water temple. surprisingly, it's not underwater. But we do have to go on the lower floor to access it. Oh, right. We will need an empty bottle to complete it. So I'm just going to do that right now. And hop on it. Yeah, it's not a water-based dungeon, it's a ice-based dungeon. And we're going to be required to use blue fire. So just grab a bottle, and then there are a couple freezers in the room that we have to kill. And get frozen by. Good job, Link. I believe there's one more. Nope. Guess we're good. I thought there were 3. So in the room are a couple of treasures. The one on the right side of the room. Oh, there was another one. He wasn't dead. There we go. That opened the iron bar behind the red ice. Thought I was missing something. The one on the left-hand side of the red ice, though, is a trap chest. So we're gonna get frozen again. Hooray. Good job, Link. Now we're gonna use a blue flame to open this way through this red ice. However, make sure to go grab and refill your blue flame. We need 1 blue flame for the next room, which is also a timed room with block puzzles. Hooray. So we're going to jump down and go to the furthest block, push it to the right so it stops, and then push it back to the door we came in, and that'll sink it down. Then we want the other block, push it towards the center of the room. No, don't climb on it, Link. That's not what I said. Push it towards the center of the room. Then push it away from the door that we entered. If Link would learn what push is. There we go. Then we want to push it to the opposite side of the room in this little alcove. And you can see the red ice above the block. So we got to climb up and melt that ice. Oh, now he doesn't want to climb. Yeah, we have more than enough time to do all of this. On the opposite side of the red ice is a rusted out switch, so we're going to need the Megaton hammer. And now we can exit the room. Which, remember, does not stop the timer. So we have to leave the room or it all resets. But there we go. Through that room, and we're at the water temple barrier. Just need ourselves a light arrow. Like, what took you so long? The water temple barrier is dispelled. Hurry it up, Link. Yeah, thanks, Toots. Alright, that was easy enough. Now, since we already did the Shadow Temple one, so now we're going to make our way over to the Spirit Temple, which is just to the left of the door we entered the center room from. Here we go. Yep, there's a big Beamos in the middle that we have to kill, so grab some bombs. 1 and a 2. Yeah, there we go. Dead. Then we're going to have to avoid all these spike traps to get the silver rupees. And there's little spots like this. We're going to have to grab the Armos, grab it, Link, and pull it out so we can run through the spike trap. Oh, really? It got me? I'll take that heart, though. You don't need it. You're a blade trap. pull this one out a little bit more. Maybe I won't get injured this time. Hey, it worked. Okay, now we have one more here. Pull out. Ah, dang it. It got me. The blade trap got me. And this last one, all we need is the hook shot to get to the top. Easy peasy. Well, easy as in I got hit by every blade trap because I'm terrible at missing things and impatient. Okay, now in the final room, kill the torch slugs. Easy peasy. Now you may be wondering, why are there two switches and they're on the opposite sides of the grates? So, this first switch, we gotta use a blade spell. That'll drop a mini chest. Because the game doesn't expect you to just have them, it will give you bomb chews. That's right, this is a bomb chew puzzle. Crying out loud, but it did give us 20 of them, so that's helpful. And you can see, in line with that far switch, is a hole in the top of the grate here. So what you're going to want to do is stand in line with this switch, and then turn around in line with the wall, so that when we release the bomb chew, it'll go up the wall, cross the ceiling, through the gap, and activate the switch. Just like that. There we are. Now we can exit and, well, to this room. This room, we're going to need a fire arrow, and then we're going to need our mirror shield, and it's a kind of a guessing game on which sun is actually going to be the correct one to open the door. So with a fire arrow, we can release the light, and if I remember correctly, it is this one here. Yep. The other ones just drop enemies on you, so you don't want them. Now we can exit. Gotta switch over to our light arrow. Yeah, you can't even have two different spell arrows equipped at the same time. Super annoying. Oh, the arrow's floating there. The spirit temple barrier is dispelled. Hurry up, kid. Arr! She's pretty bossy for being the last sage and all. But there we go. Now we've completed all of the temple ones, but there's one remaining. This one is actually for the Temple of Light. This is Raru's. Again, we need the gold gauntlets to lift this massive pillar out of the way. Our Chad Link is just gonna destroy this one too by hurling it at the center stairs. Thanks, Giga Link. Okay, so in here is actually an invisible enemy. Lens of Truth that, and it's just a big Skulltula. Get me my hook shot. Don't run up to it, just stay where you are and take it out. Because additionally, there are 3 invisible pieces on treasure chests. Now, this room has a giant ring of treasure chests, but only 3 of these treasures are actually legit and real. The rest are all booby-trapped. Surprisingly, it's the 3 treasures that the keys were on that are real. But once all the enemies are dead, we can open the center chest, or a small key. And then if I remember correctly, it's the middle one on the right-hand side. So we get some arrows. And then the left and right ones, not the middle one, on the opposite side. Recovery heart. And lastly, $5. Yeah, totally not worth it. So let's continue on. This room is just super simple. Stand on the Triforce, play Zelda's Lullaby. That'll give us a chest with, you know, another small key in it. Continue on. Now this room, we are timed, and we're gonna have to get all the silver rupees. We can just start off by long-shotting to the center top here. There are some in the alcoves around the exterior, and in the alcoves on the center structure. Just gotta run around and get them. Go. Oh, Link. Keep facing the way that I want you to face. Stop changing your mind. And remember, the timer does not stop, so we gotta hurry up, get out. Now, this room should have a seal, but it doesn't. But it does have a wall master. With our Lens of Truth, we could just scurry on through and get to the actual true location. But I'm starting to run low on magic, so I kinda... There we go. There's a magic pot. Because I'm not carrying a magic potion, so gotta keep that topped up when I can. There we are. We've now freed Rauru. The light barrier's dispelled, Link. Hurry, will you? I don't have time for this. You got it, Gramps. And there we go, that's the final pathway. So the center staircase is fully accessible for Link to climb. And that's super creepy. But with that, I think this is where we call it quits this episode. This has been part 24 of our Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time guided walkthrough, where we cleared the first half of Ganon's castle. Stay tuned for the next episode as we finish this series. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, as it'll help the channel grow. Thanks.